Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. Scientists have discovered how to eat the meat from a living cow without hurting it. What they do is harmlessly extract a very small amount of cells from the cow. Those cells are then taken to a lab where they grow into large pieces of muscle. Within 3 weeks, you have an actual piece of meat from a cow that is still alive, happy, and healthy. This guy let go of a balloon in a library. This scientist is collecting samples of lava to be studied later. This guy found a possum that was pretending to be dead.
Like they'll just kind of open their mouth and lay there, but as you can see, he's still alive. He's just pretending to be dead, playing possum, as they call it. But yeah, they won't really bite or anything.
Imagine waking up and looking at a view like this every single day. These cows couldn't stop licking this cat. These two ants found a ladybug and tried dragging it away. Here's a monkey that sits like this. This 9-year-old boy from Cambodia knows how to speak 12 different languages.
Señorita guapa, muy bonito, muy barato. Candora mucho bello. Compre uno iman 5 por $2. ไม่แพงโถครับดิฉันน้องอันนึงพี่สวยแม่มีเส้นตังไปโรงเรียนวีวันนี้องลิมาเย็ดมาดังองผู้องโดลาสิว้า
Who teach you all this?
I learn from tourists.
Tourists? Oh.
Yeah. Philippines I can speak also.
Here's some incredible hand-fighting choreography that probably deserves its own movie.
You are better than I remember. But still predictable. Predict this.
You ever get that feeling like someone's looking at you? Here's some incredible sand art. This family bought a school bus and then turned it into their home. This is what it's like to go snowboarding in Finland. Here's a flower field in Armenia. These fishermen were reeling in a shark they caught when the shark suddenly started fighting back.
You see that? Watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out. Watch out! Oh my gosh!
The shark eventually broke free and swam away.
Hey boy, what's up?
This guy was playing Mr. Beast's game where you have to leave your finger on the phone for as long as possible to try and win $25,000. The streamer received a donation from someone named Hey Ziri and read their name out loud and lost the game as a result.
Wait, did we get any new followers? Oh, Hey Ziri, I appreciate the... Oh my god!
I don't know what that means.
Have you ever been as tired as this pelican? This guy was on the cover of a magazine, and nobody seems to really care. There's a YouTuber that likes to make completely unnecessary inventions, taking Croc shoes and turning them into Croc gloves. A tool to help you take your socks off. Or a really long phone charger cable. This guy went to go get his mail from the mailbox when a wild deer saw him and started following him. Turns out the deer is super friendly and even started munching on some fries on the floor of this car.
I don't even know what to think, man. That's crazy.
I found this guy on the internet that can chug water bottles really fast.
First one. One done. Another one. All done.
These 4 water spouts were spotted off the coast of southern Thailand. This cat couldn't make it up, so Mom came to the rescue.
Hello, sir. Have a good day. Actually, wait a minute. You missed the bug. But I got you, homeboy. Hold on.
These guys did a prank of pretending to run away from a dinosaur. There's this cool table you can buy that slowly draws art in the sand 24 hours a day. Have you ever seen a giant clam before? This couple was out flying when the baggage compartment burst open, completely opening the right side of the plane. To make matters worse, the back end of the plane was damaged in the process and the pilot started losing control. The pilot then found a field to make an emergency landing.
Right, can I have a phone? Phone.
Whiskey, smile! Smile!
That is one of my favorite sounds in the world.
My mum was cutting onions and the cat is sitting there like crying. Oh, you okay, darling? It's okay.
This otter doesn't like that this plastic box is getting sprayed.
No. Be sweet. It's okay.
Have you ever seen a baby wombat? This is a tripod fish that can be found deep on the ocean floor. These fish use their long antenna-like fins as a type of radar to feel for movement in the water while in complete darkness.
For those of you who want to look at a close-up view of this really cool tripod fish, looks like, or maybe upside down tripod fish, I'm not sure. Something a little different.
This guy decided to take his entire living room and put it up high in the sky. He then gently landed his living room on the ground. These people try to make friends with some wild raccoons.
Oh no, do it. Let him pet him. Let him. No, do it. He's just nice. He doesn't know.
No, it's okay. Come back.
They will. Look, he just has to. Yeah.
This plane made an emergency landing on this highway and just missed the wires. How would you like to go hiking in the mountains of Germany? These girls were having a photo shoot on the beach, so their dads decided to make fun of them with a photo shoot of their own.
Move, Josh.
Here's a time lapse of sea urchins moving around.
So I don't know much about cats or how they sleep, but I could tell you right now that you're doing it wrong. Like I'm not judging, but I just know for a fact sleeping like this can't be the right move. But I'm not one to judge, so.
All we're asking for is a little privacy when we're in the bathroom stall. If you live in the Northern Hemisphere, you should be able to see this bright comet flying across the night sky from now until July 23rd. This horse was not happy that a chicken was sitting in its food bucket.
Mama, 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 mama.
This cat grabs food from this automatic feeder as if the machine will take it back. This lion found this jackal that was pretending to be dead. The lion was eventually fooled, and the jackal escaped from the situation. This leopard got scared by this bird that was flying by. This fire truck was passing by this car when it suddenly burst into flames. Within a few seconds, the fire was completely under control.
Ready? Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, buddy!
These parents wanted their baby to see what they have to put up with. This person went to the pet store and found this sad dying fish. She took it home and gave it the love and care it needed. The fish started to get healthier and happier and began to transform into a bright orange color. The fish is now happy and orange. This cat loves to go on trips in a boat, but when they get home, the cat can't wait to get out.
Yeah!
This person put a microphone in front of a baby squirrel to see what they have to say. Someone left the door open and a ground squirrel came inside the house.
He did not know. So I got my car back from the dealership today, and this is what happened when I turned it on. Shrek.
This bird likes to wiggle with his water bottle. This gazelle was lucky to see this cheetah coming at the very last second. This is what a forest looks like from above. The movements of the trees is pretty mesmerizing. This person taught this warthog how to not act like a pig and eat in little tiny bites.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
This grizzly bear easily broke open this front door. The good news is that nobody was home when this happened. These guys found an awesome spot while hiking in Norway. These Marines wanted to see what they would look like if they used a baby filter.
Oh my god!
Oh, I didn't see mine.
Oh, yeah! Oh my god! Baby day!
There's only 2 types of hamsters in this world. This is how a professional polishes a coin.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Go!
If you get some sawdust and then pour some water on it, you can get something that's pretty interesting. This guy covered himself from head to toe in bagels and waited for pigeons to eat off him. There's this hotel that's located 30 feet underwater, and the only way to get to it is by scuba diving or free diving. A local pizza place saw the chance to make good business and started an underwater pizza delivery service.
Coolest pizza delivery ever.
Thanks, man.
Oh yeah, why'd you cut the dollar?
Because I wanted to be rich.
Puppy, but that's not how it works. Like, this is only one. Night.
I got 5.
No.
This is the skull of a woodpecker. What's interesting about this is that their tongue is so long that it actually wraps all the way around their head.
That their tongue actually wraps around the back of their head and all the way onto the top of their head, sometimes as far as reaching back into the right nostril. And so here it is in top view, and you can actually see it's really pretty remarkable.
This cat absolutely hates it when someone sneezes. This Uber driver gave a ride home to the person that voices Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob.
Right, exactly. Andrew is a wonderful driver, unlike SpongeBob. He's not a wonderful driver. But Andrew took me home tonight, and I'm having a wonderful time with him.
This artist took an old US coin and changed it into a coin with a mechanical hand that can grasp a sword. This dog gets upset whenever their owner invades their personal space. This city in Australia was having issues with this tunnel as people kept ignoring the signs and going through when it was closed. They installed a waterfall that would have laser beams shot on it like a projector, as this would be a physical barrier that wouldn't damage vehicles. Here's a cat that has really small eyes. This person took a regular piece of paper and folded over and over until it became a fun little spring toy. This person was cleaning and moved her cat's treehouse out of the way, and the cat had no idea it was gone. This raccoon is trying to grab the raindrops that are falling out of the sky. This person found a crab that became fossilized into this rock over the span of millions of years.
It's quite damaged on top. The bottom should be in pretty good nick. Those claws are enormous. I like this one.
This is called a thresher shark. These sharks have a really long tail, which they use like a whip to stun fish and make them easier to catch. This is a flatfish which spends most of its time lying flat on the ocean floor. As the fish grows, one eyeball will move to the other side of the head and stay that way for the rest of its life. I was driving on the road when I had to pull over and record this amazing sunset with my phone. Here's a video of my mom standing in front of the tallest flagpole in the United States. This is an anhydroagate, which is basically just a rock that has water that's been trapped inside for millions of years. This cat just got a brand new automatic litter box. This person explains what phrases auctioneers are saying when waiting for someone to place a bid.
$25 a month, $30 a day, get 35, $5, $30 a day, get 35 a month, $40 a day, get 35 a month. I'll give you a couple examples. Dollar bidder down, $1 bidder down, $2 bidder down, $2 bidder down, $3 bidder down, $4 bidder down, $5 bidder down, dollar bidder down, dollar now, $1 down, $2 down, $2 down, $3 down, $3 down, $4 down, $4 down, $5.
This person put a camera inside of a car tire to see what it looks like when driving.
Are you kidding me?
There are parts in the world where minefields cover the land. The wars might be over, but the landmines still remain. To help detonate these mines, this person designed this object that can freely move around using the wind.
When it rolls over an anti-personnel landmine, it's heavy enough to detonate the explosive. With each detonation, the mine caphon loses just 1 or 2 legs. Therefore, it could potentially destroy 3 to 4 landmines in one journey.
This person was walking around when they discovered this strange type of slime mold on the ground. This cat does not like wearing this life vest.
Hey, Spencer. Spencer.
Go for it.
Aww.
You got
Spency.
it. You figured it out.
Spency.
Scientists discovered this strange underwater sponge forest in the Pacific Ocean. Here's a turtle that looks like this. There's this baby bird that transforms itself into a caterpillar when mom isn't around.
Quinn, I wanted to show you a video I made of you. Check this out. Oh, he didn't want to watch it!
These astronauts were playing with some water on the International Space Station. I was looking at Saturn through a telescope, and I used my phone to try and record it.
Oh, there it is. There's Saturn. I'm gonna try to hold it as steady as I can. I got Saturn in my telescope. Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of astronomy.
Some people have dogs that have way too much energy, so this person started a business that has a van full of treadmills. The treadmills have no electricity and are completely powered by the dogs. This poor little stonefish got hunted down by this octopus. Sometimes animal conservation groups need to move rhinos by helicopter. They move the rhino because it might be in an area that's dangerous or because they need to increase the rhino populations in a different area. This person bought a device that can take the electrical signals given off by plants and translate it into music. He then takes the device and hooks it up to a dead plant to show that it only works with living plants.
Hook this up to a dead plant, and when it's hooked up you will see that there is no signal.
Wait, let's see it. Let's see a gainer, Grandpa.
This person might be missing an ear, but that doesn't stop her from wearing a mask. This person wanted her dogs to come back inside, but they weren't really listening. The cat saw that they weren't listening and wanted to help out.
What's up, Keith? Aww. He's shy.
These divers found this giant wall of fish off the coast of California. This cat went ahead and stole a big piece of chicken.
Ow! Give me my chicken! Ow! Ow! Oh, honey, you're stuck.
This cat, for some reason, can't stop kicking itself in the face.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Bella's throwing it back.
Have one. You can have one bite. Sit. Oh my god. It's pistachio ice cream.
This car only has 2 wheels, so the question is, how does it stay upright and not fall over? There's a gyroscope in the front of the car that is spinning at high speeds and stabilizes the vehicle. These guys created a stop-motion animation using water on their driveway. This barber gave his dad a makeover that made him look 35 years younger. These are chainsaw chaps, and they protect people from getting hurt from a chainsaw accident. Chainsaw chaps offer protection by immediately stopping the chainsaw.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Not a mark on them.
This dog likes to carry around a 30-pound weight just for fun.
This is the 20. Put the 30 now.
No, that's the 30.
On a bright sunny day in Florida, a random lightning strike hit this tree. This occurrence is pretty rare, but lightning can strike even if the closest storm is 25 miles away. This guy has a fish that spits at him every time he stops by to say hello. This is a sperm whale. Not only is it the loudest animal in the world, but it creates one of the loudest sounds ever. The clicks these whales make reach about 200 to 230 decibels, which is louder than a rocket ship or a volcanic eruption.
These clicks are so powerful in the water that they can blow out your eardrums easily, and they could actually vibrate a human body to death.
Bros better not land on me. Aw, dang, that's crazy.
This goose came and scared away this gorilla. Have you ever been in such a hurry that your boat starts flying?
Send it!
This photographer captured this amazing shot up in the North Atlantic Ocean. Here's a time lapse of a little pea growing. This is what a Bugatti sounds like going at speeds of over 250 miles per hour. You can tell this dog has definitely had enough of this baby. Find yourself some friends that can hype you up like this.
Shut your mouth! Oh, yeah, baby! Oh, my God! Get your heart out, Tanya Hardy!
Mikey, what are you doing? Nothing? I don't think it's nothing. I think you're trying to get into the cat drawer.
Here's an octopus that, for some reason, really enjoys crawling out on land. In case you didn't know, touchscreens in cars isn't exactly a new idea. Buick was the first car company to put touchscreens in cars, going all the way back to 1986.
So right now we're in the climate mode, and this is your single zone automatic climate control. You can adjust the temperature. It shows outside temperature display. You have various panel distribution controls. You have your fan speed for low, high, and auto. You can also set favorite memory settings.
And he's scared of tie-dye, but you know what he's not scared of? Loves fruit by the foot. Do you want some fruit by the foot?
This is called cloud seeding, and it's something that pretty much every country carries out. Planes will fly through clouds and release sodium chloride, which is just salt, into the clouds in an attempt to make it rain. According to the UAE, cloud seeding can increase rainfall from a cloud by up to 35%.
Hygroscopic particles, salt particles, and so by that you can start forming ice crystals at -5 to -10 degrees Celsius in the clouds. They grow faster, grow bigger, and thus can start producing precipitation.
About 400 years ago, this church was built on the side of this mountain in Italy. Here's a safety device some skateboarders use to practice new tricks. These guys figured out how to make work just a little bit more fun.
Ladybird, ladybird. I'm the animal whisperer. Sitting with Maisie and the ladybird. Yeah, Maisie, you're a ladybird. Oh my God!
This is what the world record of stone skipping looks like. This diver ran into this absolutely massive manta ray. This is a glider, and it's an aircraft that has no engine or propeller and needs another plane to put it up in the air. If the conditions are right, a glider can fly for up to 10 hours without using any additional energy. This company has a product that can make your shoes really springy. Here's a behind-the-scenes look of how that shot was made. This person bought a meal from McDonald's and then left it in her closet for 24 years. After 24 years, the food never broke down or decomposed.
French fries pretty much look like fries that just, like fell on the floor of your car and you didn't find them for a month. The bread has never molded. As a matter of fact, it's not even cracked. It's pretty dry and brittle.
But there's no mold on it.
No mold, and it never rotted at all.
That's crazy.
For some reason, this hamster has a knife. This man suffers from Parkinson's disease, but thanks to deep brain stimulation, he is able to control his body at the push of a button.
Turning it back on. Wow.
In case you didn't know, you have two large bones in your forearm. When your palms are facing up, they are perpendicular and don't touch, but when your palms are facing down, the bones cross each other. This company made a window that can transform into a balcony. There's something called a talk box that lets you make some pretty interesting sounds.
I love my talk box, baby, yeah, baby, oh, yeah. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here's how effective different face coverings are at stopping your breath. This random tire was traveling at about 40 miles per hour when it crashed into the front door of this home.
En die Scottish folk push, ja, deze is niet zo mooi.
In case you didn't know, snakes are capable of making this sound with their bodies. This guy got kidnapped by his roommates in the middle of his college class.
As Isaac was talking about, oh my gosh, Benjamin has just been removed by his roommates.
A whale shark was found with a large rope wrapped around it, so these divers swam down and cut it loose. This guy did a prank that made people believe that they were sitting in wet paint when it was actually dry. There's no rule stating that your ticket for an airplane has to be a certain size, so these guys printed out an absolutely massive boarding pass. This artist likes to draw random people on the train.
Buddy.
Smile.
Jeez.
If you take a piece of tape and put it on your face and then look at it under a microscope, you'll see something pretty interesting. These are face mites, and they are living on your face right now. They spend their lives living in the pores of your skin. Try not to freak out, as there's basically nothing you can do to get rid of them.
Let's go.
And have a happy and safe journey home.
And for our guests who parked in our Chippendale parking lot, make sure you use the crosswalk. Crosswalk is your one and only access into the Chippendale parking bubble.
This person's car broke down on a busy, dangerous highway, so this guy stopped to help out.
Come on. Slow down. Let's go! Oh, to the right. Let's go, crank it left. There it is, crank it left. Go ahead. You good? Yeah.
This person went on a plane and refused to wear a mask, so everyone had to get off.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize for the inconvenience. We're going to have to deplane the entire aircraft and then reboard the aircraft.
Let her get off. She get off.
Please take your belongings. We're going to have to deplane the entire...
Ew!
This person took a pregnancy testing device and then reprogrammed it to show different memes. This gopher found a curious dog watching it. This person isn't very good at playing baseball, so he created a bat that can do the work for him.
I made this whole mechanism floating inside the bat, so as those springs compress, the whole mechanism can come out.
In case you ever wanted to know, this is how astronauts use the bathroom in space.
What that does is it turns on a fan, which creates a suction effect in this hose, so that you can use this yellow element for your number one. Now you can lift the lid. There is this seat that sort of looks comfortable, but you don't really sit in weightlessness. So most of us actually prefer to lift this one as well and use directly the opening that goes into the bag.
This person likes to look for expensive cars and then ask the owners what they do for a living.
What do you do for a living?
What do you think?
Real estate. What is it?
Sponsor.
What do you do for a living? What do you account manager for a living? Is this your car?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a rapper.
This car, what do you do?
Tax and finance.
Interesting. How did you do it?
Fell into it 33 years ago.
No. Gracie, get down!
This is how a food commercial is made. These people sang the happy birthday song, but only said the birthday parts.
Birthday. 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 Birthday.
About 26 years ago, a large comet slammed into Jupiter. The impact had the same force as over 5 billion atomic bombs. This church was built in 1890, but after over 100 years, it went up for sale, and now this family lives here and turned it into a home.
Aslanım geliyor. Ananı avradını.
This guy set his own parachute on fire and then deployed another parachute a few seconds later. This person designed a super realistic Iron Man mask.
Open the mask. Close the mask. Start system.
I don't tell this.
This bridge in China had to be shut down after it started waving up and down due to windy conditions. Here's a cat that likes to eat leafy greens.
He doesn't want the hot dog. She doesn't want the cheese. She wants the spinach. See?
This is what baby jellyfish look like under a microscope. Here's the transparent cube with different colors on each side that allows you to mix the colors when you place the cube at a certain angle.
So nothing spectacular, but if you start looking at this cube from different angles, the light that goes through the cube starts to mix based on the foil color, and you get colors like green and orange.
Here's what it looks like when sweat develops on a human finger.
Wonder if this is the one that's look at his mouth. He's like doing stuff. Whitney, you are not helping the situation. Okay.
What was that?
He just spit on her.
Oh my.
This guy has a pet spider and taught it how to give a high five.
Just that one, remember? Right there. Just that one right there. That's my good girl. Oh, you? Will you give me 5? Just give me 5 right here. Just give me 5. Just that paw right there, okay? Just that one. It's alright. Come on. There you go. There's my good girl. You bet. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for you to do. Right there. That's it.
Did hers get her cast off? Look, she... Oh, why'd you do that?
If you ever lock yourself out of your car, there's a way you can unlock it using a shoelace.
And put the loop towards the top right corner. And basically just pull it down like so. Pull it really tight.
This dog found a fun way to spit the ball back to its owner. I found this website that can show what the air quality is like where you live. The higher the number, the more healthy the air quality is. Europe is mostly clean air. Asia has some nasty spots due to pollution. The eastern half of the United States is very clean, but the western half is a different story. Because of the wildfires on the west coast, the United States is currently home to the worst air quality in the world. You want to see a little dog burp? This cat fell asleep in a stop sign. A scuba diver found this really cool jellyfish. This person tried feeding this wild squirrel when it suddenly froze in time. These people put a random umbrella on the ground at an art show, and this person thought it was part of the exhibit. This bird thinks this guy is pretty funny.
Get better.
This cat might have a disability, but that won't stop him from trying to chase squirrels. This guy started dancing in front of random people at the grocery store to see their reaction. For privacy reasons, this train has windows that automatically block the view whenever it goes past residential buildings.
Yo!
This deer ran full speed right into this car, but got right back up.
You comfortable? Get your Oh my god, I thought he was dead.
A pilot let this person go on a flight with them to see if they could handle the force of flying in a fighter jet. At around 6 G's of force, he passed out.
You back?
The pilot taught the person how to breathe properly and managed to make it through 9 G's of force without passing out.
Flex at 525, Josh approach, good morning.
Alex, that's 9.1 G's. How'd it feel?
Yeah!
Have you ever seen closed captions appear on the bottom of a TV or a live stream? This is the person responsible for typing those words out. This is what it looks like to be a stenographer. The keyboard of a stenographer is way different compared to a traditional keyboard. This is what a marriage market looks like in China. You can walk right in and look for someone that might be your potential husband or wife. These men approach these two women and are trying to convince them that they are the perfect match. These students made a video game where you need 2 people to control a unicorn. Here's a really cool feeding frenzy with sharks and dolphins. This diver found a clam that kind of looks like a human eye. Japan has finally done it. They built a giant 60-foot tall robot just for fun.
What? Okay, what just happened? Are you alright?
A man was taken to court for a sentencing of his crimes when he suddenly sprinted and made an escape. The good news is that after 3 days, the man was found and arrested again.
Oh my phone!
Bro. Oh my god.
Hello, friend.
Oh my god.
I love you.
Jesus Christ.
I love you so much.
Oh my god.
This YouTuber took this toy car, gave it a gas motor, and made it remote controllable.
You got it, bud.
This is probably the most mysterious building in New York City. It's a 550-foot tall skyscraper that has no windows. It's made of solid concrete and is strong enough to survive an atomic bomb. The building is currently owned by AT&T and stores communication data, which makes it the center of many different conspiracy theories.
What's going on, huh?
Here's a cool video showing how mushrooms release their spores at night.
Whamma!
I took this video of a cool rainbow that I found. This guy made a burger and ate a bee on accident.
I cooked the hamburger, and I was eating it, and I was almost done with my first one, and I felt this pain on my tongue, and so I went to the bathroom, and I opened my mouth, and there was a bee on it, and it stung my tongue, and I don't know how to get the swelling down, so somebody please help me.
He later got some treatment, and the swelling got smaller. This guy went to a bar and ordered glasses of water for women that he liked.
Hey, the gentleman over there got this for you.
A water? What is this?
Water.
Nice.
Cheers.
Thank
All of these fans lined up along the tracks to wait for the Harry Potter train to pass by. Unfortunately, a regular commuter train was coming by at the same time and blocked their view.
I swear to God. Oh my God. Well, we're going to see if we can see up here.
This guy can jump really, really high. This family was afraid of being buried alive when they died, so they made a grave with handles on the inside that opened to the outside. When they died, they were also buried with some food and water. They also made an air vent at the top that would give them air to breathe if they ever woke up. Here's an incredible drone shot of Italy's countryside. This person found out that a goldfish cracker fits perfectly in her ear. That's the end of this video. Hopefully I made your day just a little better. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.